Smart people, dare to be different.
I don't need to ask whether you are married. I know you are married.
Yes.
And with children. You know, women are very cautious when it comes to the public.
Yeah.
How does your wife take it?
She takes it quite cool. And she's quite jealous. And so she keeps a keen lookout to make sure that nobody is coming too close.
Oh, so how does she do it?
Oh, not in the way of like what you think.
No, what do I think? Can you think what? No, I only ask how she does it.
If you have something precious,
you have to protect it.
You put it where you put it. You keep an eye on it to make sure that nobody takes it. So,
wow.
She just keeps an eye.
And that's all.
Yeah, but I'm a good boy, so
you are.
There's no problem.
You're a good boy. Oh, okay. Did you hear that? So, hey, keep it in mind. You can't get too close.
I have a kind of reputation, you know. When we were young, we were quite active youngsters, and it looks like that reputation has grown with me. People's perception, you know, especially those who knew me from when I was much younger, is that I'm a woman's man, but I guess it's something you have to live with.
Your Excellency, you have to tell us where you were born.
I was born in Damango. My mother and father lived in Damango, but then when my father became a member of parliament in the First Republic, he moved to Accra. And then he continued to stay in Accra when he became a minister. So he used to come back during recess and holidays. And I'm sure on one of the recesses when he came back, I was conceived and born in Damango Hospital. So I lived with my mother in my early formative years, okay, until I was 3. My dad, often when we attained the age where we had to go to school, you know, wherever he had a child, he brought the child home and put you into school. So when I was 3 years, he asked my mother to bring me down to be put in school. So I left my mother's care and came and joined my father. At the time, Alfred and Peter and Adam were in Accra, and then I came and joined them. And he put us in a nursery school. We were all there together. And then after the nursery school, he sent me to Achimota. And then they went to Osu Experimental, South Labadi Experimental School.
You see, God knew you when you were in your mother's womb. Why you were alone at Achimota and they went to Osu? You see? So,
well, it's part of something I'm writing in the future, and I'll explain that.
Okay, so yeah,
I won't say anything about it for now. Yeah.
So, how many siblings do you have?
You want to know? We are 19. We are, I think, 12 boys, and then 7 girls.
In fact, it's sad I can't give your father a handshake. He
My
was
dad,
a strong man.
His father was a chief. I mean, so they came from a royal family. So he grew up in a polygamous home. His mother died early. Okay. So he and his sister were taken care of by his stepmother. And so I think that coming from that tradition and that background, there was a tendency to live a polygamous life. So we are kids from several mothers. But then the good thing about my dad was anywhere he had a child, he brought the child back home. And so we are bonded more paternally. We are like closer belonging to the same father than maternally, okay, you know, with our maternal siblings. Okay. And so we are several boys and a few girls.
And are they
supportive? We could make a football team. Are
they supportive?
Yes, very supportive. I mean, all my siblings, you know, I'm not the eldest. I'm like number 6 or 7. And my elder siblings, my younger siblings, they all encourage me. They come around, you know, support me in every way that I can, yeah.
So they are happy you've taken after your father? And I hear you look like him.
My dad, I'll show you pictures of him.
Okay.
Yeah. We all look like him. Okay. That's a good thing about his children. I mean, if you see this child or any of us, you say this is Iamame's child. You know, everybody looks like him in their own way. Okay. And so then too, we look like each other because once they say this is so-so's son, then you can see the resemblance between us.
Smart people always believe.